Hello YouTube, Laguna Bardwell back here for Final Fantasy 1. We have gone past the closed section of the world after getting Mr. Key and blowing the shit out of a canal, or to make a canal, and we're now off to, well, the open part of the world, honestly. There's not really much else I can say about the description of that. But we have the pirate ship, and we're ready to go and set sail for adventure. We're going to hop in and we're going to do this. So, by the way, when it comes to Final Fantasy 1, it's kind of hard to describe a lot of the mechanics in the game. Like, I mentioned earlier that intelligence was supposed to increase, or it doesn't increase damage, it only increases the crit chance of the damage. Or in some spell, or not crit chance, hit chance. And if you roll a hit, you double damage, or you successfully perform the stat attack. Man, I love the graphics in this opening, even though they're kind of dated by today's standards. Like, it just feels really good to know that a game that was made on the PS1 had such decent graphics. By the way, while this is loading up, just a quick little joke for y'all. Did you guys hear about the constipated mathematician? No? He worked it out with a number 2 pencil. Eh? Okay. I found the pencil on the chair over there and I was like, yeah, screw it, let's make a joke about it. So yeah, I looked at pencil jokes and that's the first one that came up, so huzzah! Bazinga! Shazam! Whatever you want to call it. But anyway, we're going to hop in and we're going to go into this Terra Cavern, which is going to be fun. For lack of a better word, it's going to be fun. Okay, that rabbit needs to stop scratching. 1 second there. I think Bella wants a cameo too. Bella, what are you scratching at? Sorry. She was being distracting. I couldn't hear a thing. Anyway, flee from battle because we've already fought shadows, and quite frankly, I don't want to deal with 4 characters being blinded. There we go. So that is the wrong cavern. This is the right cavern. Which incidentally, the right cavern is the right cavern. Whereas the left cavern is the wrong cavern. So right is right, which is apparently the old adage? The old saying in the nunnery industry. Profession? Because apparently back in the older days, my mom used to tell me this, that if you were to write with your left hand, they'd think you were possessed by some kind of a demon. So they kept trying to force you to write with your right hand instead. And they'd, like, slap your hand with a ruler if you, you know, use the wrong hand. We're gonna go without cobras. Sorry, I can't deal with 7 cobras. Okay. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We're getting some ogre chieftains. I'm kind of curious to see how poison works, if it works. Oh, that kind of makes it useless when it does that. Does it actually insta-kill? No, it does not. That was a terrible, absolutely terrible move on my part. On the game's part, honestly. Okay, so they have more than 130 health. That's good to know. They're somewhere between 130 and 140. Which means that bottom ogre is like a hammer away from dying. And we just overkilled him, so yeah. So yeah, these dungeons are, you're going to start to see a lot more scripted battles. Like this one here is going to be a, not a Piscademon, a Noma. Noma, yeah, Noma. There's one called a Pyros in the Fire Cavern, but this is the Noma. And it kind of looks like the tattoo that was on, not Sin City, the prison warden in Gothica, the Halle Berry movie. It kind of looks like the artwork on that guy's chest, I guess you call it. Or pecs, or whatever it's called. But yeah, these guys are really powerful, and I don't like them. And I don't think you guys will either. Because if they can deal 33 damage to my warrior and 70 damage to my monk... But at least they give decent experience. $19.75. I want to know, like, what makes them pick the gil amounts that they pick for these treasure chests. Like, is there a specific reason that they picked $19.75, or... Maybe they just really proactively liked James Blunt's music and decided to make it after that song that, you know, technically didn't exist back then. But maybe they predicted it. Or maybe the Final Fantasy started in 1975, or at least Squaresoft. Yeah, it would have been Squaresoft at that point. We'll potion it, I guess, as well, because I lost a lot of health. I just accidentally used... Oh! I get into the habit of, like, using potions on all my characters, and then I'm like, oh, 1 health. Well, I gotta get that up to max, and then I realize my mistake afterwards. Enemy strikes first! Well, geez. Jeez Louise. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. One down. Almost 2 down. I was gonna say I'd laugh if the black mage took him out, but the white mage is kind of funnier, honestly. But anyway, this floor here, the first floor of the Terra Cavern. Actually, honestly, all 4 floors of the Terra Cavern are kind of stupid because of the fucking... I swore. 1 sec. Told myself I'd take a drink every time I swore, and this is going to be a fun afternoon, we'll say that much. Is that just a cork, or is that screw in? Oh yeah, I forgot. Let's get the rubber cork on it. I don't like the aftertaste of this, though. Ugh. Is this refrigerated after opening? Doesn't say it, so... Brewed in Canada, return for refund. Brewed and bottled in Canada? Ooh, that's actually nice. Surprised they didn't put a maple leaf on it. Normally Canadians are fiercely proud of that. But yeah, it doesn't say refrigerate after opening, so... If I die, I die. You only live once. And we're gonna chase it, so at least if I die, I'm not gonna taste, you know, coffee rum aftertaste. I heard that, Bella. So, this left hallway, I'm assuming my camera is pointing me left. Oh, I can taste the rum now. Anyway, left hallway loops around, and I'm not going to demonstrate this because it's a terrible hallway, but every single step you take, every move you make, I'll be watching. No, I'm kidding. There's a battle. It's actually scripted. It's called the Hall of Giants, and you literally have one attack, or one battle every step you take. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna hop down here. We're gonna do our thing. Ogre Chieftains I'm fine with, for the most part. Keyword for the most part. Oh, dang. See, I'm okay with Ogre Chieftains because they're slow, and 1 or 2 attacks, and they're dead. So that I'm okay with. Don't be a Noma. I don't know if that's new or not, but we're gonna find oot in a boot. Eh? For those of you who like to be Fiercely Canadian. Or as the Spanish would say, canadiense. Whee! Anacondas. I'm going to name one of them Angela. That's a terrible joke, and I'm ashamed of myself for making it. But I'm also not ashamed. Isn't life weird like that? 880 gil. Aw, oh, damn it, scripted battles. I wonder what Nomas are weak against. I should probably check their bestiary. In an effort to make my channel more family friendly, I'm trying not to swear. And by trying not to swear, I need to punish myself for it. And... ooh, jeez. Alcohol poisoning seems like the best fit. Because it's hilarious. Okay, plus 26. 9. Ugh, of course. Daily endurance log. Ooh, 28. Nice, nice, nice. 25. Nice. Even, like, the monk was the only one who didn't, you know, didn't. Just didn't. We're going to sort these. So it's easier to get with potions. Potions? Potiones. Man, potions don't heal for much at all. And don't walk away from the treasure chest, or the Noma will put me to rest. I kind of wonder if somebody's going to remix this one day. Like, just take all the random, like, singing rhythms that I do and just throw it into a compilation. I welcome that, by the way. I welcome people, I welcome people remixing and screwing around my videos in a fun, endearing way. Like, it's every YouTuber's dream to have a remix done like Markiplier with his space being so cool, like his "oh, that's so cool." Like, I love that video. I love it so much. Or Jacksepticeye with his "all the way." Like, I love that stuff. I eat that up. Part of me kind of wonders, like, how I would do on a Don't Laugh challenge as well. I know I keep saying I keep saying that don't react videos are like cheap views, but honestly, they've grown on me. But they've grown on me in like a weird way. I think I missed something. Stop it, Anaconda. Anaconda? I can't. Anacondas. Anacondae. I don't know what the plural is. By the way, when I was a kid, you're gonna laugh at me for this. I used to think that that plural was actually pronounced as plurial, and I got made fun of quite a bit for that. But that's a whole other story. Plurial, like, you know, when you learn French, like, il fait pleu, it's raining, and then it was like, it's raining a bunch of noun, so I thought plurial, it's raining noun. Replace noun with, you know, the actual noun, not the word noun. Oh, preemptives, I like being able to run from these. Yeah, that coffee alcohol is not actually that bad. It's kind of growing on me a little bit too. Things tend to grow on me over time. Like a fungus. And, you know, when there's a fungus among us, for lack of a better phrase, I probably won't even be able to cure him. Please, cure. Oh, it actually worked. Oh, dang. That was good. That was good. That was good. Ant dot. 795 Gs. honestly, that was kind of a useless endeavor. I really probably shouldn't have done. Oh, dang. That monk does more damage than my warrior does at this point. That's freaking great. But we're not out of the water yet. The water or the woods? Or the water? Woods. Woods? Woods, yes. Woods. Water. Hot water. I'm really screwing up my idioms, and I don't really quite know them yet. Do 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 do. And the beat really kind of slaps, doesn't it? I'm kidding. Tarantulae! By the way, for anyone who wants to see really weird stuff, I almost said swear word. Anyone who wants to see weird stuff online, look up Monmusume Tarantula. It's weird. It's weird. The short version of it is the guy and the tarantula girl are doing it, and the panel, you don't see anything, thankfully, but the panel is like he hears a crunching sound, and he's like, "Did you just lay eggs around, you know?" And then she's like, "I can't help it. It feels so good when it crunches." And it's like, that's weird. And all I could think of when I, see that comic is Quelag from Dark Souls. So I went to play through Dark Souls the other day, and frig off, poison. Anyway, went to play Dark Souls the other day, and that popped into my head, and I could not take Quelag seriously. Mind you, neither could Maneater Mildred, considering she's wrecked Quelag, but yeah. But anyway, yeah, Monmusume Tarantulae. Tarantulas? Tarantuloses. Tarantu-somethings. Come on. I really hate that the enemy strikes first so much in this game. I'm actually kind of looking forward to playing Final Fantasy 2. Whichever one is actually 2, because apparently 2 America is for Japan or something. There's a weird thing around with that. I guess the best way to word it is there was a lot of weird transport release something. What was it? Not translation. What's it called when you bring a game from overseas? Import. There's a lot of weird import things with Final Fantasy. Like 3 is 6, 2 is 4, Mystic Quest is like some other weird thing. I don't even know. But yeah, like with this game, there's so much enemy attacking first that I just can't. Like, and this, the amount of friggin' little amount of steps I take for a battle to appear is like, how does anybody even pass this in enough time? Like, if there was a trophy for being like under 20 hours, I wouldn't get it. I'd have to run from a battle, and even then, good luck with that, you know? But alas, we're here. And this is still a much better improvement on the original. But I would still rather this than Dawn of Souls. Dawn of Souls was too easy, apparently. 9 and they strike first. 9. Freaking unfreaking believable. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, we're gonna int dot the monkey. And of course we run right away, so I have to open a menu. What was the phrase? Such is always the fate of those who meddle in evil. Something like that. Diablo 2 quotes. Ooh, a coral sword. Ooh, ooh, something new, something new. And it does nothing good. Cool. At least there were no Nomas. There were Nomas. And we're gonna run from battle. Come on, battle. Come on, run from the battle. Pretend you're riding on a wild cattle. I don't know. I'm really not that country. I don't think you would ride on cattle. I think you more so milk them than anything else, but... Oh man, speaking of milk, that's a terrible, terrible segue. But speaking of milk, there's this one guy I used to work with, and he used to pronounce it Malk, or Malk. And oh my god, we used to just cringe so much. Malk. Malk, he called it. And yeah, that's the whole story. He used to say Malk. And some of us got really, like, not PO'd. We obviously understand there's different pronunciations. But this guy was like full-on Canadian. He would just be like, want a glass of Malk? And it's like, nobody around here says that. So we used to get after him for it. And it's like, milk, milk, Malk, milk. Like, yeah, it was just... Ooh, 5,000 gil. Nice. Somebody's asking me about my garden. Come on, typos. And there's the scripted battle, but we love scripted battle because it helps us level. Honestly, Final Fantasy 1 is probably not the best entry into the series now that I'm thinking about it. Playing through, initially I would have given this probably about like a 7 out of 10. But it doesn't really hold up by today's standards. Like, it was great back in the day. But I don't know, it's hard to explain my thoughts on it. It is a really great game. It just doesn't really hold up based on the amount of grinding it takes to get anywhere. Because, I mean, let's face it, you play through the game once. You're gonna get through, like, Crescent Lake or something, and you'll grind up some level ups to, like, level 20. Then you get to the Fire Cave, and you're gonna be like, oh, great, I'm under-leveled still. Fine. So then you level up a little more, and then you get to the Ice Cavern, and everything is pretty much an insta-kill. And it's like, great! Everything kills me in one hit. Then you get to Chamet's Air Fortress, and then... that thing... Jesus. Jesus. Tiamat. His flying fortress, he's got that robot. And it, like, in one hit kill you, and it's got, like, 10,000 health. And it's like, what even is up with this? Yeah, there's a lot of, like... Oh yeah, and the Pisco Demons here, like... They were a boss in the... Crown Dungeon thing. Yep, full-on enemy now. So... I guess you just find that you're constantly under-leveled, so it kind of doesn't hold up on that kind of side of things, because it always makes you feel like you're behind. Stop it, battles. Stop. We'll try Dia 2. Come on. Use your Dia. Yes, good old Dia 2. Day 2. Tuesday. We'll call it the Tuesday spell. Dia 1 would be Monday, Dia 2 would be Tuesday, Dia 3 would be Wednesday. Yeah. By the time we get through Dia 6, it'll be Saturday, and there's probably no Dia 7 because that's the day of rest. I would laugh if there's actually no Dia 7. I completely forgot if there is or isn't. But that would be freaking hilarious. Okay, stop it. Nobody likes whites and ghasts. No one does. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. For frig's sakes. Unfrickin' believable. Come on, take the money and run. Ooh, a sleeping bag. Whew. It's also weird, like, when you think about the sheer ridiculousness of opening a treasure chest. Like, somebody has this box under lock and key, most likely. Like, most likely these treasure chests require the Mystic Key. I have yet to... I'd be interested to actually see, behind the scenes, like, is the Mystic Key required to open up all these treasure chests post-opening the world? That's something I actually do... I want to know. I desire the knowledge. But that's not the point. But anyway, you have this treasure chest. Under lock and key. Oh, really? Leon gained like nothing? Really? The monkey like nothing? Really? Ugh, that's a terrible, terrible level up. Ick. No me gusta. Absolutamente. No me gusta. Anyway, but yeah, like a sleeping bag in a treasure chest. Who would have thunk that? Or who would have thought of that? Because, I don't know, I just wouldn't lock up a treasure chest, I guess is the best way to word that. Of course, the black mage does, like, no damage to the group. 34! Woo! Big spender! I also kind of find it weird that the level up system in this game, it kind of works similar to the I can do this. It works similar to the I can do this. Intelligence. Yeah, you roll a chance to hit on intelligence. Like if M defense is lower than your random number generator, 2 minus 2, whatever, 255 minus whatever, then you hit the enemy and you get a status effect. Working in level ups is similar to that. You have a random chance of getting a plus 20 boost. Whereas normally you can get like between plus 1 to 10 HP. Nope, not swearing, not swearing, not swearing. Not swearing. Come on, warrior, you can do it. Finish him off. You ho. That's not a swear word. You thump before now, Mir. Jesus. Jesus. Nomas can suck my left nut. Specifically the left one. Honestly, sometimes I wonder about this game, like... The enemies are... a little... Really? The Noma was guarding a potion, of all things. A potion. Nope. Nope, not doing it. Not going there, just no. Just why? Why? Think of the tree. Enemy strikes first. 1 damage. 1 damage. Actually, this one might not be too bad. And you're dead. And you're dead. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Sometimes you just gotta let the rhythm take you over, you know? It's like Enrique Iglesias said, you gotta let the rhythm take you over, and then bailamos. What can I say? I'm full of pop culture references today. I'm actually pretty excited today. I actually have tomorrow off. Lots of streaming. Well, recording. Which means you guys get to see more of me. Not more of me as in like I'll strip naked, but, you know, more of me as in I'll upload more. Just getting that out there. No one wants to see us naked. Maybe if I work out more. Boom, boom, boom. At least the Pisco Demons have stopped doing so much damage to me. Like, I know that's kind of like a small thing to celebrate, but... Hey, at least, right? At least. Bing, 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 wow. I really can't handle all these friggin' ogres anymore. I'm gonna be grinding level up soon anyway, like... I just can't with this. I'll be grinding up levels at... Stop it. Cape Crescent, I think it's called? Or Cape Kaim? No, Cape Kaim is Final Fantasy 15. Grinding up level ups at... Crescent Lake. That's what it was. So I get like one shot of alcohol in me, and I just... My brain just... goes. My judgment doesn't go. My memory does. And I don't know if it's worse to have no memory or no brain. But either of them are pretty sad. I'm guessing we go this way, because I see a door. It's the door that I adore. Stop it. Stop your paralysis. I will end you. Thank you. Magic is a little old place where we can get together. Cure one baby. I knew that was going to be a scripted battle. Oh, look, it's a Noma. I've never seen one of these before. Suppose at least it's not the Pyrosis. But a very biblical look to him. Like, you imagine, like, Satan in a flaming portal? That's what you kind of think of. You think of, like, a horned demon. Oh, 1020. You think of, like, a horned demon popping out of the fire, right? Anyway, we're gonna fight this bat. All living creatures were born to die. The seal cannot be lifted, and so the earth shall rot. I mean, yes, everything is born to die, but also give life to other things. So, you know, this is no place for the likes of you. Allow me to free you from from your miserable mortal state. What if I don't live in a state? What if I live in a province? I mean, I am from Canada. Just getting that out there, I mean, you know. Oh, I can't use Wednesday. Let's use Tuesday instead. And there we go. Oh, jeez, that was nice. Whoa! I just one-shotted him. What the hell was that? Do the Inception. But anyway, we got the Star Ruby. Ruby, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. But now that we have the Star Rubby, we're going to call it a day. Because we have a whole other video that we're going to do on the second half of this. But first we need to go back to Melmond and rest. And I really don't want to put you guys through like another 15 minutes of me just walking. So I'm going to pop back on once I Melmond, once I'm back in town. And then I'll continue the video from there. But until the next video, as always, Laguna Matata.